Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another session of podcast. I wish and I'm sure you will enjoy listening to the broadcast. Today we're going to talk about the uric acid. Most of you all will be knowing uric acid is one of the components which gives us a lot of trouble. So when the uric acid goes beyond certain level, it gives us a problem. Our biochemistry loses its balance, and also this can create pain. You must be knowing a problem called gout. This is basically because of uric acid. Uric acid is also one of the excess uric acid is one of the major reasons for kidney stone, because normally uric acid gets crystallized. So this is one of the reasons for your kidney stone. So you have to be aware of this. And uric acid gives you joint pain. What happens? Uric acid gets crystallized and stay in your joints. Whichever part of the body joints it goes and gets crystallized. So as we move, these crystals can, create friction and gives us a lot of pain. There are a lot of people who suffer from gout, which is basically because of uric acid, and we have no proper medication for uric acid. So it's difficult. There are certain medicines are there. Sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't help. So what one has to understand in a uric acid problem, I will tell you now. Normally, uric acid is basically fructose conversion. So 50% of your sugar is fructose, and most of the fruits sweetness are fructose. Then we have corn has a lot of fructose. You have high fructose corn syrup, which is being used as a sugar component in many ready-to-drink fruit juices. They are also fructose. Okay, so these fructose, which is not identified by the human cells as energy source, gets converted. 40% of your fructose gets converted to fat. Then they can get converted to lactate. A lot of fructose gets converted to uric acid. You can go and read this. You can go and study this in the internet medical section. So now fructose is the culprit for major amount of uric acid. So too much of sugary stuff, like bakery products and lots of juices what we drink basically because of fruits, and then we add sugar on top of it. So our sugar intake goes high. So at the turn of 20th century, there's a statistics which says an average American sugar intake was 4 pounds. At the turn of 21st century, the same statistics say an average American sugar intake is 120 pounds per annum. This is that 4 pounds in the beginning of 20th century was per annum. That's about 2 kgs. Now we are almost the average American is eating 60 kilos, 120 pounds roughly. So now what has happened, if you carefully look at it, there were a lot of sugary products which we started consuming a lot. Availability of these products, like you have ice creams, you have confectionaries, you have chocolates, you have jam, you have ketchup, which has 300 grams per kg of ketchup is sugar, and you have a lot of aerated waters, the desserts we take. It goes on and on and on. If you carefully look at our daily dietary system in the last 25, 30 years, the sugary substances, the sugary foods have become very high. So uric acid has become one of the common problem because of this fructose. So what am I to do when I get to know my fructose is, my uric acid is on the higher side? What am I to do, when I fall into, problems like gout, the painful situations, frequent kidney stones? All that you have to do is to avoid sugary stuff for 3 months. Cut sugar. Bare minimum, you can have a little bit of sugar in your tea and coffee. Don't go completely out. Avoid fruits. Avoid jam. Avoid sweets, chocolates, confectionaries, cakes, bakery items. Just for a period of 3 months. If you can reduce 90% of your sugary intake, don't go to zero sugary stuff. You must have little sugar, which can be easily metabolized by the liver. So that's not an issue. Too many sugary stuffs you avoid. Okay. Don't take tender coconut water. all sugar-related product, jaggery-related products, and palm jaggery, all these things you avoid for a period of 3 months. And, we have simple herbal medicines which can neutralize fructose in our blood and melt the crystals from wherever it is accumulated. You can always approach us. It can be easily solved with your majorly 75 to 80% by your dietary restrictions of reducing whatever the list of products what I said. Have bare minimum sugar for a period of 3 months, 90 days, and help yourself with little bit of medicines from our end. You can sort out your uric acid completely. Do not get feared about it. So whenever you get this uric acid problem, this is the methodology in which you can recorrect yourself. Thank you, viewers. Thank you very much for spending your quality time. Thank you very much for your attention. I wish you enjoyed this session. See you later.